Hello there and welcome to today's video. The topic for today, discover why prospects keep saying no to you, right? Discover why prospects keep saying no to you. I mean, let's be truly honest here, right? No one likes getting people to say no to them, right? No one likes that. I mean, if you get one or two, then it's probably a bit frustrating. But if you're getting 10 or 20 or 50 or whatever it is, then it's more than frustrating. I mean, it's going to impact on you and your self-belief and your confidence and everything, okay? And I totally respect that and understand that. And there's a couple of people who have shared done all sorts of research to explain to you why you're getting these objections, right? I mean, for example, a lot of the reasons put forward are things like this. One, you're talking to the wrong people, okay? In other words, you haven't qualified your prospect properly. Or two, your product or your service is not just the right fit for the person. Or three, maybe they prefer to deal with your competitors, especially if you haven't got any rapport with your prospect and you're just trying to compete on price, right? Another one is maybe it's not a good time for them. Or perhaps maybe you're not talking to the decision maker, or maybe they don't have any money, or maybe they want to think about it, or maybe they don't have the time to talk about it right now. Okay, all these things are typical objections that you will get. All right. Now the key issue is this: if you keep getting the very same objections, okay, or whatever ones I just shared with you, if you keep getting one or two or three of the very same objections over and over and over again, let me tell you, it's got nothing to do with the prospect, and it's got nothing to do with your product, and it's got nothing to do with your price, and it's got nothing to do with the quality of your offer. What I'm about to share with you, you may not necessarily agree with, but I need you to hear what I have to say. My name is Peter Beck and I'm the Village Marketer, and as always, talking to you from my little Thai village, way up near the Cambodian border. So let's look at it. The reason why you get the same objections over and over and over and over and over again is because these are the very same objections, right? You might not like this and you may not even accept it or believe it, but I want you to think about it. These are probably the very same objections that you have when someone approaches you to sell you something. This is truth time, okay? This is truth time. Because you can unconsciously trigger these emotions and these objections. I mean, you need to look very deep inside you, okay? What happened the last time someone tried to sell you something? What objections, if you had any, what objections did you bring forward? Think about it. Be honest, because you may not be surprised to find that these are the same objections that people are giving to you. That's the simple message I'm trying to give you today. It's simple, but it's very, very powerful. And the reason for it is this. Now, I'm no psychoanalyst, right? But what you're doing is you are projecting maybe some insecurities you've got, or some uncertainty or lack of confidence, or maybe a negative association with money, or a negative association with sales and selling when you're dealing with your prospects. And they see it, feel it, and sense it, especially if you're talking money to them. When you get to the money aspect of it, these insecurities, these things come to the surface, right? And it's really not what you say. It's how you say it, okay? In terms of maybe you're talking too darn much at that point, okay? Because you're nervous and these insecurities are there and you know you have the similar objections, okay, when you're getting it, okay? Or maybe it's the speed that you're talking, or the tone, or the pitch of your voice changes. Whatever it is, these things give you away to your prospect, okay? So if you're a bit indecisive, okay, and you lack confidence, or you find it hard to take a risk or a leap of faith, then really you shouldn't expect anything different from your prospects. They will do exactly the same thing as you. all right? That's key. That's why it all comes back to mindset. So if you have difficulty taking action, then really don't expect your prospects to act any differently. They'll have difficulty taking action too. So all I'm saying to you is this: look deep inside yourself. Think this. When I was last asked to buy something, what happened to me? What did I think? And try and recall what that is. And then see if you can see a correlation between what you came up with and what your prospects are coming up with. It's truth time, all right? Now, I'm not guaranteeing you it's 100% right, but there's an element of truth in here and I want you to be shared, okay? And then you've got to think, what do I do to trigger these darn objections? Think about it: the tone of your voice, the pitch of your voice, the speed of your voice, okay? What you're saying, how you're saying it, how much silence you are giving, okay? Are you allowing the prospect to share with you and talk with you, or are you over-talking them in your insecurity and your lacking of confidence to get to the finish line, okay? Then think, what are the negatives in your mindset when it comes to things like money in particular, right? And sales and selling. What are these negatives? Because if they are real for you, then you will project that. And if you do project that, then you're going to have difficulty running your business. I mean, everybody needs to have a sales ability of some sort. It doesn't matter who you are, right? It doesn't matter who you are, whether you're Bill Gates or whether you're whoever, okay? Everybody needs the ability to sell. As soon as you open your mouth, basically, you are selling things. You might not call yourself a salesperson. You may call yourself whatever you want to be, an advisor or a coach or a whatever. But if you want to get customers, you need to get them to agree with your opportunity, all right? What you need to get some sort of sales aspect in there. So really, what I'm saying to you is this: you need to work on your scarcity and your mindset and your need mindset, okay? You need to be able to detach yourself completely from the sale, from the outcome. You need to be able to walk away from the sale, especially if it's not the right fit. This is very important. If you can adopt that mindset, then I can tell you immediately, even though you'd love to get the sale, even though you want to get the money, okay? If you can detach yourself from the outcome and just simply focus on being authentic, okay? Focus on getting clarity and getting truth with your prospective client and you sharing with them the real truth, okay? Then walk away if you can't solve the problem, it's not the right fit. And by the way, when you do this, you don't need a script. You don't need a script, right? And you will differentiate yourself completely from your other competitors because people will see you are truly transparent and a pleasure to deal with. And that is something very special to them, okay? And by the way, they'll probably thank you and do business with you because of the way you've gone about it. And I just want to finish with this. I want you to get your head right, okay? Because if you are concerned even just a little bit with sales, that's going to impact on you and it's going to trigger reactions to you. I want you to accept this. There are just 3 possible outcomes from any sales conversation, and they're all good. Okay, they are all good. 1, you can get a yes. 2, you can get a quick no. 3, you'll get a lesson. If you get the yes, good, you've gained money. If you get a quick no, good, you've gained time. And if you get a lesson, good, you've gained experience. So you can't lose. Remember I told you, you should be able to walk away. If you can walk away from the sale, if you feel uncomfortable in any way, shape or form, don't force it in any way, okay? But make sure it's based on clarity and truth. And if you do that, I can assure you that you will not keep getting the same no's, okay? These no's are a reflection of what you think. And that's the point I'm trying to make to you. By the way, if you found this of help, and I know it's a bit serious today, but But please leave me a comment and like and share the video if you think other people can benefit from, okay? Now, call to action for you. Freebie, if you want it, okay? I have, and this is all to do with sales, and this may help you. I've got a free audio download, and it's called Why People Buy. Why People Buy. If you're interested, send me a personal message and simply ask me for Why People Buy, please, okay? And I'll give you a link to the direct download. It's an audio download. I think it goes for about 30 minutes or something, but it'll give you all the information you need to know about why people buy, and it could help you. Okay, thank you for sharing your time with me. As always, I appreciate it. Best wishes from Thailand, and I'll talk to you again in the very near future. Take care. Bye for now.